For years, the legal battle surrounding Tory Lanez has been one of the most controversial and emotionally charged sagas in the music industry. What began as a shocking accusation in the summer of 2020 has turned into a long, exhausting journey filled with legal motions, public arguments, emotional interviews, and a social media storm unlike anything hip-hop has seen in recent years. Now that journey has taken a dramatic and heartbreaking turn. In this Truth Talk episode, we explore the latest chapter, the rejection of Tory Lanez's appeal for a retrial and what this means for his future, for Thee Stallion, and for the culture at large. Tory Lanez's story has always been polarizing, with fans deeply divided over the events of that night in Hollywood. The moment Thee Stallion accused him of shooting her, the music world was shaken. Tory denied the allegations from the beginning, insisting that the truth would eventually clear his name. But despite his confidence and the passionate support of some fans, the court saw things differently. After a full trial that lasted several weeks and captivated the internet with its dramatic testimonies and conflicting narratives, a jury found him guilty. For many, it felt like the story would end there. But Tory was determined to keep fighting. Following his sentencing, Tory's legal team prepared a detailed appeal, arguing that the original trial was flawed. They claimed the judge made improper decisions. Certain witness testimonies were restricted, and the defense was not allowed to present key evidence that could have changed the outcome. To Tory, the appeal wasn't just a legal strategy, it was his hope for redemption. Each motion filed and each argument submitted was another chance to prove that the trial had been unfair. But in a decision that sent shockwaves through his supporters, the appellate courts ruled against him. The judges stated that the issues raised were not substantial enough to overturn the original verdict. In their view, Tory had been given a fair trial, and the jury had made its decision based on the evidence presented. It was a devastating blow not only for him but for the many fans who believed the appeal would be his breakthrough moment. This rejection marks the saddest point in Tory's fight for freedom, because for the first time, he is facing the possibility that his legal battle may truly be coming to an end. Yet there is still one final path, a narrow and uncertain road, the Supreme Court, Tory's lawyers now plan to bring his case before the highest judicial body in the state, hoping the justices will see reason to review the trial and grant him one last chance. But anyone familiar with the Supreme Court process knows how slim those odds are. The court accepts only a small number of cases each year, usually those involving major constitutional issues, not the ordinary disputes of criminal trials. Still, for Tory Lanez, slim hope is better than no hope at all. While the legal side of the story takes its twists and turns, Thee Stallion has stepped forward once again to speak about her experience. Whenever Megan addresses this situation, the internet lights up with debates, arguments, and opinions. The emotional weight she carries is often overlooked in the noise. But her words continue to reflect a deep pain from not only the physical injury, but also the public backlash she faced. In her most recent comments, she spoke honestly about her healing process and about how the situation reshaped her trust in others. Megan expressed that she is trying to move forward with her life, but cannot ignore the enormous impact the incident has had on her career, her mental health, and her personal relationships. Her decision to address the situation again has reignited conversations across social media. Some support her, saying she is entitled to speak her truth. Others feel she should let the legal system speak for itself. But regardless of these opinions, one reality remains consistent. This case changed everything for both artists. The cultural ripple effect goes far beyond Tory and Megan. Their story exposed cracks in the entertainment world, revealing how quickly the court of public opinion can rise up, how fiercely fans defend the artists they love, and how divisive major controversies can become when played out in the spotlight. It also forced uncomfortable conversations about domestic violence, the treatment of Black women in the industry, and the challenges celebrities face when their personal struggles become public business. Behind the headlines and social media reactions, Tory Lanez is dealing with the emotional toll of his situation. To the world, he may appear strong and defiant, always insisting he will one day be proven innocent. But according to those close to him, this experience has been emotionally draining. Sitting in a prison cell, waiting for court decisions that determine his future, watching his career stall, and being separated from his family has weighed heavily on him. Every legal rejection is more than a setback. It is a painful reminder of how quickly life can change. As we look ahead, everything now rests on the Supreme Court's decision. If they choose to hear the case, Tory may get the opportunity he has been fighting for. A new trial could allow a fresh examination of the evidence, new testimonies, and perhaps a different outcome. But if the Supreme Court refuses to hear the case, then this long battle officially comes to an end, sealing Tory's fate and closing one of the most controversial chapters in hip-hop history. This moment is more than a legal update. It is a powerful reminder of how fragile careers can be and how one night can change the course of someone's life forever. Whether you believe Tory was wrongfully convicted or that justice has been served, the emotional weight of this situation is undeniable. It is a story of ambition, conflict, truth, trauma, and the high price of fame. And it is a story that will continue shaping conversations long after the final decision is made.